Probably felt just as betrayed and confused as I did. I told him I was sorry he was going through this too, and he gave me a sad smile. He said we were both going through it and at least we had each other. Monday afternoon, I was in the library working on a final paper when Bethany walked up to my table. She sat down across from me and kept her voice low. She said Tyler had asked her to tell me something. My heart started beating faster, and I closed my laptop to focus on what she was saying. Bethany explained that Tyler was really sorry for avoiding me and acting like I didn't exist. She said he had been dealing with a lot of anger at his dad, and he didn't know how to separate that from the whole situation with me. Tyler felt guilty about how everything went down, and he knew it wasn't my fault any more than it was his. Bethany looked uncomfortable delivering the message, but she kept going. She said Tyler was seeing a therapist now to work through his feelings about his dad's choices. He wanted me to know he didn't blame me for anything, and he hoped I was doing okay. I felt something loosen in my chest that had been tight for weeks. I told Bethany to let Tyler know I understood completely, and I didn't blame him for any of this either. She looked relieved, like she had been worried I would be angry. Then she mentioned something else almost casually. She said Tyler had decided to room with some friends from his dorm floor at State, instead of doing the random roommate assignment. My stomach dropped because I knew
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than just Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. When I say insurance, you say financial services. Insurance.
Financial services.
Insurance.
Financial services.
Now when I say nationwide, you say is both. Nationwide.
Is both.
Nationwide.
Is both.
For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
Knew what that meant. Tyler and I had talked about rooming near each other at State back when we thought we were going to be dating. We had looked at the housing options together and made plans about which dining halls we would eat at and which classes we might take together. Now he was actively changing those plans to make sure we wouldn't run into each other on campus. Bethany must have seen something on my face because she quickly said she was sure it wasn't personal. But we both knew it was personal even if Tyler didn't mean it to hurt me. After Bethany left, I sat in the library for another hour, not really working on my paper. Requested Reads is on Spotify now. Check out link in the description or comments. The full weight of what our parents had done hit me all over again. Tyler and I were supposed to be starting college together as a couple excited about our future. Instead, we were making housing decisions specifically to avoid each other because our parents had destroyed any chance we had at being together. We hadn't done anything wrong, but we were the ones paying the price for their choices. All the plans we had made that perfect night at prom before everything fell apart were gone now. Tyler had to rearrange his entire college experience to cope with family drama he never asked for. I had to do the same thing. We were both just trying to survive something neither of us created or wanted. Wednesday afternoon, I had another session with Harold at his office, and I told him about Tyler's message through Bethany and about finding out he changed his housing plans at State. Harold listened carefully and then asked me how that made me feel. I told him it felt like losing Tyler all over again. First, I lost the chance to date him, and now I was losing the future I had imagined where we would be together at college. Harold nodded and said what I was feeling was grief. He explained that I wasn't just mourning the end of a romantic relationship, but also the loss of a specific future I had been looking forward to. All those plans and dreams I had built up in my head were gone now, and it was okay to be sad about that. He reminded me that I was allowed to mourn what could have been while also moving forward with my life. The two things weren't opposites. I could be sad about what I lost and still build a good future for myself. It helped to hear him say that out loud. Senior week started on Monday with a bunch of activities planned by the class officers. Elsie stuck right next to me through all of them like she was my personal bodyguard. We went to the senior breakfast and the carnival day.